in cars, cash, and prizes all month. You must not miss it. The $1 Million Wild Ride. Morongo. Good times.
NBC4 News at 11 a.m. starts with breaking news.
Breaking right now at 11, a local man is in custody for threatening Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. I'm Michelle Vias in today for Michael Brownlee. That suspect, a 25-year-old man from Simi Valley, was arrested near Kavanaugh's home in Maryland. He allegedly told police he was there to kill the justice. Law enforcement authorities say the man had a handgun, a knife, and pepper spray. Kavanaugh's home was the site of protests last month after the leak of a draft opinion that would overturn the constitutional right to abortion. We will continue following this story and bring you updates throughout the day. Now to our other big story. We will have to wait until November to see who will be the next mayor of Los Angeles. It's official. Rick Caruso and Karen Bass are moving on to a runoff. And we have a breakdown of some of the big races in the California primary. Here are the semifinals results for the race for LA's next mayor. Billionaire Rick Caruso and Congresswoman Karen Bass, as I said, headed to a runoff. Council member Kevin De Leon, a distant third there with those numbers that have just come in. Meanwhile, Bass maintained a strong support base. Caruso, with a hefty self-funded $40 million campaign fund, really, though, led the way as election results came in. But he fell short of the 50% mark to win outright. Caruso's campaign party was held at the Grove.
This is new to me, but that's the great thing about it is I'm not saddled with all these old rules. I'm not saddled with excuses. I'm used to getting things done because I have to in business in order to build a business. And I'm going to bring that leadership to City Hall, and we're going to fix the problems.
And not far from there at the W Hotel in Hollywood was Karen Bass with a message for her supporters.
I think there's a lot of things that separate me from Caruso, but one of the things is that in order to address the enormity of the problem, we need every level of government involved. And I experience
on expanding beds in 300 days. He also pledges to ban encampments, increase LAPD's force, audit wasteful spending, and expand LAPD's gun unit when it comes to public safety. Meanwhile, Bass's campaign platform plans to address the homeless with temporary and permanent housing and use community-based investments to prevent the root causes of crime. She would also like to see the hiring of civilian personnel over at LAPD to move desk officers out to patrol. Well, Mayor Eric Garcetti has not endorsed a candidate, but says the election left him feeling hopeful.
But I think it was loud and clear that people want to continue to make sure we make progress on homelessness, that we continue to make our city safer, that we continue to clean up our city. So I'm excited. We've got two very qualified people, and a host of other elections yesterday really reaffirmed that people want results, people want action at the local level, and it was great. It was relaxing for me. I wasn't on the ballot, so it was an easy night, but good to see friends move forward.
The mayor also said he was happy to see Angelenos coming out to take part in the primary. Meantime, Sheriff Alex Villanueva didn't secure enough votes to avoid a runoff in November. Right now, he's got about 34% of the vote. Coming in second there is former Long Beach Police Chief Robert Luna with about 25% of the vote, and Eric Strong there with 13%. Now, we're also staying on top of several big statewide races, including the biggest one of them all, the race for governor, as expected. Current Governor Gavin Newsom scored an easy victory in the primary. He survived a recall attempt last fall, if you can recall, and will be an overwhelming favorite to win a second term this November. His likely challenger will be Republican State Senator Brian Dahle from the Sacramento area. A bit of a surprise in the race for State Controller. La Ni Chen is putting the Republican Party in position to possibly win its first statewide race in years. Chen, a San Gabriel Valley native, once worked for Mitt Romney and served under President Barack Obama. Democrat Malia Cohen, a former member of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors, is currently second there. The top two vote-getters advance to the runoff. And a rematch appears in the cards for the U.S. House seat in northern L.A. County. Republican Congressman Mike Garcia right there is his now three-time Democratic challenger, Christy Smith. They're going to face off again in the general election also in November. They'll be vying for the seat in the newly redrawn 27th Congressional District. Our coverage does not end with the California primary. We will continue to share with you results from every county throughout the day. They're still coming in. For a full list of the primary races, go to NBCLA.com and the NBCLA app. President Joe Biden on his way to Los Angeles. The president boarded Air Force One at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland a couple of hours ago. He's scheduled to arrive at LAX at 1:30 our time. Then he will tape an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel before attending the Summit of the Americas. Speaking of the summit, this is a live shot from the Intercontinental Airport, their hotel, I should say, in downtown Los Angeles, where you see Vice President Kamala Harris delivering remarks at the CEO Summit. She has another event at 2 p.m. Then we'll join the president later today at the Microsoft Theater. We will be streaming all of these events on NBCLA.com and the NBCLA app. President Biden's arrival marks the official start of the Summit of the Americas, happening at the LA Convention Center in downtown Los Angeles. As usual, you can expect plenty of road closures and traffic. NBC4's Tony Ginyard has more from downtown LA.
The intersection here at Pico and Flower tells just part of the summit story, while the city of LA is rolling out the red carpet for visiting dignitaries and heads of state. Some residents and visitors to downtown LA are feeling not so welcomed, with the LA Convention Center serving as ground zero for the Summit of the Americas. We were warned in advance that there would be detours and street closures around that venue, but not until security was in place. Barriers and barricades started going up, and traffic officers started waving cars away. Did the impact hit home?
Well, I'm trying to get over here to Grand, but I live up on 7th.